Hello, welcome to Wednesday Chat with Eyistarapril. This is the first edition for the month of April, and so elated to have you here. And hope you know who Leila is. So that is the new character we met on Monday. Now let me ask you something honestly from Monday's story. When you look back at the first quarter of this year, do you feel proud or do you feel like you could have done better? Actually, for a lot of persons, the answer is the second. But calm down, because that feeling can make you think you've already fallen behind for the year, but that's not true. On Monday, we followed the story of Leila, someone who sat down to reflect on the first quarter. At first, she thought she had wasted those months. Plans did not fully work, some habits did not stick, some goals stayed unfinished. And as she reflected more deeply, she realized something powerful. What she realized was the fact that the first quarter did not fail her. It revealed some patterns, or safe to say, our patterns. It showed her where her systems were weak. It showed her where she depended too much on motivation. It showed her where, she needed structure instead of pressure. And to be very realistic, let's now say this together. What if that is the same with you? Maybe the first quarter did not fail you, but it rather showed you where your systems were weak, and now you know where and how to do better. And that's a lesson many of us miss. Sometimes we judge a season too quickly. We call it failure when it's actually feedback. Think about it this way. Without the first quarter, you might not know what actually distracted you, where your energy drained, or where it dropped. You might not know what routines supported you and what systems you need to build. So what actually made you feel like you wasted the first quarter might just be a reason for you to pause and reflect more and check the patterns, the systems, the structures that you actually put in place. So what feels like wasted time might actually be useful information for you to restructure the second quarter of the year. So here is a Wednesday charge for this week. Stop looking at the first quarter like verdicts. See it as data. Yeah. Instead of asking, why didn't I do better? Ask a better question. What did the first quarter reveal about me? Because awareness is where real progress begins. Before the end of this week, make out time, maybe about 10-15 minutes, and write down 3 things. Number 1, what pattern you noticed about yourself in the first quarter? Number 2, what habit or routine that actually helped your journey in the first quarter? And number 3, one thing you will adjust going into the second quarter. That's all. You don't need to fix everything today. You just need to understand yourself. Understand yourself better than you did yesterday. And also carry that awareness with you for the rest of the week. And if you've not read Monday's story, I suggest that you go read it, because it might just help you see your first quarter in a completely different way. I will see you again next week on Wednesday Charge with Eyistarapril. Bye!